Hello, Damien Sarah again. Day 2, May the 17th of my redo diet. Started again, having sprained my back and been out of action for 2 weeks. Hence why it's May the 17th and not the 1st of May like how I started. And basically I just want to talk about the principles of the way I'm going to be eating and why. And this diet is often called the warrior diet, intermittent fasting, just general fasting, things like that. And the principle being that during the day you eat as much fruit and veg as you like, stick to more alkaline fruit obviously, but generally you just eat as much as you like. So all day you're cleansing, you're filling yourself with enzymes and nutrients. Also your insulin levels are coming down, which also means your body is going to absorb and react better to when you actually do eat protein. I've eaten the classical way, 3 to 6 meals a day. Well, generally 5 to 6 meals if you're an athlete, doing boxing, so I am technically. And the benefit of eating like this should be, theoretically, obviously I haven't completed it yet, but theoretically it should be that, when you're eating 5 to 6 meals a day with a bit of protein in each, you're putting a lot of stress on your body. And, you can get in shape that way, because I've done it myself. But how practical is it? How much longevity is it in the diet? When you want to go out with your friends and have a meal, you go to a barbecue and you're like, okay, I'll just have that chicken breast and some salad. Or with this diet, every single day you're cleansing, and you're just stuffing your body with good stuff, with good nutrients, and you're not putting strain on it, because instead of my body being called upon 5 or 6 times a day to try and process the carbs, process the protein or whatever you're ingesting, instead it's just got vegetables and fruit, which is easy for it to digest. So that's the principle behind it. And then from the training side, because I'm sure a lot of people out there will be worried they're going to lose muscle, etc., etc. And I'll admit, I'm worried / was worried. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. And I've sprained my back, so I haven't trained for a couple of weeks, and it's just getting better. I'm just starting to train, just doing some super slow movements just to get back into it. So I won't be able to train fully until next week, but I just thought, I've waited long enough and just going to crack on with the diet, see what effect it has on me this week, see if I start losing muscle mass, and just go for it. And basically, what you do, once you've done your training in the evening, throughout the whole day you're just eating fruit and veg, you do your training in the evening, and then after that, you start off again with some vegetables, maybe cooked this time, and then follow that up with whatever protein you want to have, and then your carbohydrates. That's the principle. Me personally, over these last 2 days, I find it a bit of an impossible task to say I'm going to have vegetables and then protein and then carbohydrates. I just have it all in one meal. And then also on this diet, you can have sweet food, but obviously the less sweet food you have, the quicker you're going to lose weight and the quicker you get in shape. It's more of a long-term thing. But I had some biscuits last night. But today, after my meal, I felt satisfied. I didn't feel like I wanted sweet food. And even though it's only been 2 days, I must admit my cravings for sweet food have dropped substantially, quite surprisingly. So, yeah, look forward to seeing you soon, and I'll keep you posted. If you want to get over to www.getinshapefastdiary.com and check out what else I've got over there, tips and tricks, and just so you can keep up with how I'm getting on over the next 30 days. Speak soon.